Going straight across to the debate, joining me tonight, Bansuri Swaraj, Secretary of the Delhi BJP. Also remember her, because I have covered the ministries and the politics of Sushma Swaraj. Thank you for joining me on the Newshour tonight, Bansuri Swaraj. Advocate Waris Pathan, National Spokesperson of the AIMIM, and Tehseen Poonawala, political analyst supporting the Congress Party, also joining me in the studio. Waris Pathan, let me take this opportunity to tell this country that the only party across Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, the only party that had objections and opposed the women's reservation bill were two MPs of the AIMIM in the Lok Sabha, your party. Today, you are officially the only party that rejects and stands between women empowerment and women representation in Parliament. Do you actually believe that you're guilty as charged?
Well, Navika, when the history will be written in the Lok Sabha that when the women reservation bill was passed, two MPs from the MIM, our party, stood there like a rock in support of the OBC women's and the Muslim women's, asking for reservation on their behalf. See, we are not against the women representation. Nobody is against women empowerment. Our thing was only one, that when you are bringing a women reservation bill, why don't you include the OBC women as well as the Muslim women? This was our objection, and we voted against the bill for that. Now, this is the parliament, new parliament is made. The Modi called it the special session from 18 to 22nd. In the new parliament, during the discussion, one of the BJP MPs, Navika, Ramesh Biduri, he stood up and during the debates, he used unparliamentary words. In fact, he used such kind of word which I cannot even take that in before your channel. On a Muslim MP, Danish Ali. These words were not used against him. These were the words used against the entire Muslim community.
We all condemn those words, and that is unacceptable. I completely support. While I condemn you and your party for not supporting women's reservation, I completely stand with you on condemning the statements and the language used by Mr. Ramesh Biduri. But is that the point? The point is the women's reservation bill. Why are you against reservation for women, women empowerment? And if you wanted it for Muslim women, couldn't you have done away with things like triple talaq, hijab? These are progressive things. इतनी फिक्र थी तो ये सब भी कर देते. उसके लिए भी तो मोदी जी को करना पड़ा.
No. While taking part in the debate in the parliament, our party president Sadhu Owaisi has clearly stated so that percentages of women, Muslim women in the country is 7%. And what is the representation of the Muslims in the Lok Sabha? 0.7%. And who is responsible for that? So are they not entitled for reservation? Why don't give them reservation? See to it that we have also our aspirations and aims that our women go to Lok Sabha, go to the Vidhan Sabha, raise the issues. We all have aspirations, but Modi does not want to include it. Our party president also said that 63 million women are missing and disappeared. Why don't you talk about that when Modi spoke about Vandana?
Okay.
He said it. And let me tell you, Navika,
distraction.
Played by Narendra Modi prior to the 2024 election. Just 10 seconds and I will complete. This is the biggest stunt played by the Modi government prior to the 2024 election. You, me, everybody knows in the country that it is not possible to get the bill implemented prior to 2034 because first the census has to take place. And earlier census was to take place in 2021, which did not happen. Now they are getting excuses of the COVID era and all. But this is all. Let me tell you, after the census, delimitation will have to take place.
Unparliamentary language, Waris Pathan. Thank God, आप पार्लियामेंट में नहीं है, नहीं तो आज आप पर भी बिजली कड़क रही होती. लेकिन let me get Bansuri Swaraj into this debate. Bansuri Swaraj, no, you can't speak endlessly, Waris Pathan ji. You can't speak endlessly. Bansuri Swaraj, Waris Pathan, let me be the anchor and the moderator of the show. Bansuri Swaraj. congratulations to your mother via you, the late Sushma Swaraj. I'm sure, and I remember my days as a reporter, seeing her in Parliament, standing with all parliamentarians, you know, the late Geeta Mukherjee of the CPM, who used to lead, and Sushma Swaraj. You know, it's part of parliamentary legend. Today, you're sitting here seeing your mother's, late mother's dream come true. How does it feel, number one? And how do you feel about Rahul Gandhi and the AIMIM and people like Mr. Waris Pathan, who oppose this bill on grounds that seem to be flimsy for the moment?
First of all, Navika, many congratulations to you and every woman of Bharat. This is a historical step in our democratic history. And I must say that my mother, I know that she would have been elated, she would be ecstatic. In fact, I must share with you that when there was abrogation of Article 370, you know, she had made a prediction. We were sitting over dinner and she said, Beta, Modi ji Ram Mandir bhi banwayenge aur Mahila Arakshan bhi layenge. And she had predicted this in 2019 itself. So I would say that today her prediction has come true. I'm very, very grateful to the Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, for actually taking away and getting rid of obstacles which were 27-year-old. This legislation was long overdue. In fact, I'm even grateful to every single parliamentarian who has voted in favor of this particular legislation.
Except two members of parliament from Waris Pathan's party. Please don't be thankful to them.
I'm coming to that. In fact, I wanted to ask Waris Bhai that Mr. Owaisi had said that he dreamt of having a Prime Minister of India wearing a hijab, but he's the one who is being anti-women and his party is actually voting against this particular legislation. This is a very contrarian and a very dichotomous stance. I don't understand it. Now, coming back to what Mr. Rahul Gandhi has said. What Mr. Rahul Gandhi has said, I think these are all diversionary tactics.